a Sea Beauty eyeshadow palette to try, and I think this is my first time trying Chinese eyeshadow. It's a glitter eyeshadow palette, and I can't wait to try it out. So, if you're a fan of whispering ASMR, makeup, and eyeshadow content, keep watching. Also, I know a lot of you have been asking for whispering videos, so this is my first whispering video. I hope you like it. This is the CHEERYEP 16 eyeshadow palette in the shade 08 Ambition. It's all shimmers, and this packaging feels really luxe for the price, I will say. You can get this eyeshadow palette at Sea Beauty Mall. There are so many different shades to choose from, but we're gonna start with some swatches. Gonna start at the top left corner. Wow, and this feels really buttery and smooth. The way this eyeshadow just glided on, like, it is buttery smooth. These definitely have some multi-chrome color shifts to them. I love how that one has almost a transparent base, but it has multicolored, almost like lilac and blue, silver sparkles. It's really pretty, and these formulas feel so luxurious. I think you guys can see how smoothly these are swatching. I think I'm gonna run out of arm space. That one felt really squishy, if that makes sense. So soft and almost like wet. That is so gorgeous. I think you all know I love an eyeshadow with a transparent base. It's so gorgeous. I wish I had some makeup wipes near me. I'm just using a paper towel to get some of this eyeshadow off of my fingers. Okay, this next one I'm really intrigued by in the pan. It looks like a really, really deep purple with so many different multicolored sparkles on top. It almost feels like a putty texture. Wow. The formula of that one is reminding me of some of the shades in the Is Maya Beauty eyeshadow palette. That is gorgeous. It's kind of like a really deep brown, but there are so many different colored sparkles. That is gorgeous. I think I'm going to use that one as probably like either a liner shade tonight or like maybe a crease shade. We'll see. I cannot get over the texture of these eyeshadows. They are just so soft. And now we're going to go back up to the top. Look at that color shift. That is magical. It reminds me of one of the VR shades from Pat McGrath. I am obsessed with this. The color payoff on these eyeshadows is phenomenal. This one looks really similar to this one, or this one down here, but more of like a purple. The next one I'm definitely intrigued by. Do you see the different colors in the band, the yellow and the pink? Wow, I was not expecting that. It's like fully metallic, like it's metal. Okay, I already know I'm gonna love this green. Wow. It almost has like a green to a black shift, which I didn't know was possible. Even when I wipe some of these off, you can see it leaves behind some pigment. And the last shade, oh, this one is like, it feels bouncy. Gorgeous. There are so many different finishes and levels of opacity eyeshadows. Like, we have some that are almost transparent, and then these are fully opaque. The different looks are endless. Wow. I cannot believe these eyeshadows are only $32 because they feel so luxurious. And here are the swatches of this CHEERYEP eyeshadow palette. I have no idea what look I'm gonna do with these, but I think we're just gonna have some fun tonight and we'll see what happens in the end. So I think I want to take the dark brown shade. I think it was this one down here, and I'm gonna line my lower lash with that. I'm gonna take my Forever 03 brush. I did not realize these shadows were gonna have those dark shades like this. I thought this was gonna be a more like light, ethereal type of look, you know. No mascara needed, but we'll see what happens. I feel like I'm gonna need eyeliner with this look, but I don't feel like doing that tonight. Like I said, I thought this was gonna be more of like a light, airy, ethereal look, you know? But, and I know I like have to use this green here and that orange. How do I want to do that? I'm gonna take a Forever 02 brush. I'm gonna go into the green first. And I think I'm gonna I was thinking to just go over what I just did. I'm just gonna bring it out a bit. The way that's catching the light is so pretty. And again, just bring it out a little bit. Now I'm gonna go on top of that with this lighter green here. This looks a lot more like teal in real life. On camera it's showing up really green, so that's interesting. I'm liking this wing a lot better than this one, but what's new? They're sisters, not twins. Maybe even distant cousins. But it's okay. Between each shade, I'm just going in with this microfiber cloth. Now I want to take that golden orange shade. And I'm going to place that in the inner corner here. I'm going to bring it out to the middle. This is looking so magical. I'm not gonna lie, these are definitely comparable to the Pomegranate Astral shades or the VR shades. And for a fraction of the price, like these are unreal. And I will link this in the description, of course. It is an affiliate link, so if you do purchase, I will make a small commission. But I am not being paid or anything to say these things. And this palette was gifted, just full disclosure. If you do decide to purchase, you can use my affiliate link if you want. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. Okay, now what do I want to do next? What if I take the red shade down here and use that as like a crease shade or just like a definition shade on the end? I feel like the colors are gonna clash a bit, but I don't know, I want to try it. I'm gonna take it on a rubber 15 brush. I don't want it to be like super pigmented, you know, so this is more of like a fluffy brush. Just focusing it on the outer corner. And above the crease a little. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going above my crease. Having some trouble getting it to blend into the green here. I'm just going to take a rubber 27 with nothing on it and just blend it a bit more. Okay, I'm not loving that, and it is kind of difficult to blend out that color. So I'm gonna put some things on top in a few minutes and hope for the best, but now for the other eye. place it is where all of the pigment goes, and then it's hard to blend out. Oh, the tables have turned, and now I think I'm gonna like this one better. I like the wing on that other eye, but I think this is blending out better. I'm gonna take that clean brush again. Just blend out the edges a bit. Interesting, that red shade, when it's blended out to this extent, it's looking orange. But I'm not loving that color in general, so I'm gonna use that fluffy brush. And what should I do? I want to put something on top just to kind of like, I don't know what word I'm looking for, kind of hide some of these blending mistakes and, I don't know, tone down some of that orange. I don't know, maybe like this one. I might just go back into that brown shade. We'll see how this shade does with a fluffy brush. It's nice and sheer with a fluffy brush like this. Definitely did. I don't really even know how to describe what I said, but I like toned it down and like, so it's just not as bright, like not as, I don't want to say neon, but it's more like muted but still full of sparkles. I'm kind of thinking about going over it again with the green. Okay, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna use that fluffy brush again. We'll see how it applies with this brush. nice to add this green. I totally forgot that I wanted to use an eye base for this, like some concealer as an eye primer, because that's what they recommend to do, and I completely forgot, so this is just on my bare lid. Going to get any excess pigment off the brush. And just try to blend the edges a bit. Just doing little circular motions. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and just try to shape that a bit. Alright, what's next? I'm gonna take this shade here, place that right in the middle of the lid. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is unreal. I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm just gonna pat it on the outer ends. That literally looks wet. That's crazy. It's starting to feel like I'm just smearing glitter all over my face and calling it an eyeshadow look, but we're having fun here, it's fine. Now I'm gonna take this shade up here. I'm obsessed with this one, and that's gonna go in the inner corner here. That is so magical. levels of shine and like color shifts happening here is crazy. But yeah, this is definitely getting to be more of like a playing in glitter moment rather than an eyeshadow look. But I'm gonna take this shade right here and use that as a brow bone highlights. I'm gonna have so much fun with this eyeshadow palette. I should just stop like about here, but I'm kind of tempted to just put a dark green using my finger on the outer end. I don't know if it's gonna make it look even more messy than it already is, or kind of tie it all together, but that is so magical. If it ends up looking bad, just stop here. This is where the look ends, but let's just do it and then I'll be done. Like, do you see green? Now it's like black. Oh gosh, I'm really scared to be honest. Take a fluffy brush and attempt to blend that out. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to bring it all the way into the crease here. This looks like a rainbow fish, like from that children's book. Hopefully this blends out. We have some fallout on my face. Oh gosh. Oh no. And this is just like not blended well. I'm gonna take this blue here, obsessed with the shade, and we're gonna put that essentially, we're just gonna go all over the lid. We're just gonna cover all of the blending mistakes. Alright, this shade might be my favorite. This look has been a journey, but at least we got to play with a lot of these shades. Look at the aftermath on my hands. And let me just clean up the shape a little. I'm like not worried about how this is really not blended well, and the shape over here is awful. Because this was fun. This was really fun to play with, and now I have more of an idea of what these shades are and how the formula feels, and how it blends out, you know. But I think I am done for today. And again, this was the CHEERYEP eyeshadow palette in the shade number 08 Ambition, and I am impressed. The formula and the finish of these eyeshadows is definitely super similar to the formulas of high-end eyeshadows like Pat McGrath. I definitely need to check out some more C Beauty products because definitely impressed. I will be looking at every eyeshadow product on the C Beauty Mall website. Yeah. Let me know if you have any C Beauty favorites because I want to look into them. And that is the look. Comment and let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about the whispering. Usually I do the soft-spoken ASMR content, and this is my first time trying whispering, so I hope you enjoy. And don't forget to click the little notification bell next to the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And if you're a fan of relaxing, soft-spoken, or whispering ASMR beauty content, make sure to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.